obviously immediately prior to joining Reading, I spent the last 8 seasons at the Premier League. I was director of football there, and my role was to introduce the Elite Player Performance Plan. Really, that was a programme of reconstruction across all of the clubs in terms of how we develop young players. So having done 8 seasons of that and seen some big changes across the game, it was a good time to actually get back in and get back on the grass and get back working with players. And what a great opportunity it's been, to be perfectly honest with you, to come to a great club like Reading. I knew Eamon for 20 years before I came here, and I'd worked with him in different guises, and he always told me about what a great club it was and what a great academy that he had. Eamon was, when I was coaching at Bath, non-league football, Eamon was kind enough to loan us a few players every now and again, and that's how our relationship began. So I would take young Reading players in and they'd work with us, and we'd come across to the training ground, and that's how our relationship developed at a professional level. But I mean, he's just a great character, you know, and everyone across the game misses the fact that he's not around. And I think very much still here at the club, people miss him, and that's part of his legacy. I think the Reading way is epitomised by the academy. You've got some great people inside the academy who are working incredibly hard. There's a real passion amongst all of us here to ensure that we get more Liams, more Omars into the team. We've got a great bond between those players that have come through the academy and are now playing at first team level and are helping to set the standards for the younger players that are coming through. And that's really important. So once you've got that sort of culture that has taken a long while to build, it's really important that we retain it and nurture it. When you look to the medium term and the longer term, things are being put in place at the club which makes you feel very excited, really. You know, you've got Brian Teveran, the technical director, who has put in place like a whole game approach or a whole club approach, and so what we have is our opportunities for younger players to go and train with the first team, so they're beginning to dip their toe in, you know, that top level of the game, and that's something which, when you go to other clubs, and I've been around the country and seen how other clubs work, it's one of the missing pieces that seems so obvious, but you need a manager, a technical director, under 23s coaches all working together. That creates the pathway for these young players. We have it at Reading, and we shouldn't take it for granted because many clubs just can't achieve it.